Hey, Tubies. This is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been coming out my recent videos. For those of you who are new here, I'm doing daily videos. That's right, you get Psyche Bob 7 days a week. So I'm so excited to be here with you. Well, yesterday we had our video on numerology and learning about how to work with numbers and interpret the secret messages in numbers. And if you haven't seen that, that's the video right before this one. I keep all my videos in chronological order. Go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Also, we had messages from the spirit world this week. You guys, a lot of you like that. We've had so many videos, I can tell you, I can't keep them all straight. But anyways, if you're new here, play catch up. We're having video every day, okay? Today I want to talk to you guys about another topic. I've been getting a lot of letters from people on this subject, which is the subject of angels. That's right. A lot of people are saying, Psychic Bob, are angels real? Do you believe in angels? And my response is, first of all, yes, I absolutely believe in angels. And so, yes, angels are real. Angels are fascinating. Some of you are going to say, well, Bob, I'm Wiccan. I don't believe in angels. That's a Christian thing. But really, angels cut across every spiritual tradition on earth. You name a religion, I tell you, there's angels somewhere in it. So, but in the Western culture, we have been largely influenced by the Judeo-Christian concept of angels, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's a lot of truth there. And today, well, first of all, let me say, angels is such a big topic that I think we're going to have to do multiple videos. But today I wanted to focus just on one choir of angels, and that's the guardian angels. You're going to say, what are the guardian angels? Well, the guardian angels are a choir or a class of angels. It's traditionally believed there are 9 different groupings of angels. It goes like cherubim, seraphim, and then we got guardian angels, archangels, thrones, powers, principalities, and it goes on. I'll have to get the whole list. I don't have it here in front of me. I forgot to write it all down. But anyways, today we're going to talk about guardian angels. And these are the angels that are really the most closely connected to the earth. Every single person has a guardian angel. So everybody watching this video, all of you each have a guardian angel. And the guardian angels are wonderful because they're our friends. They are given to us, I believe, as spiritual guides, helpmates along the way. See, when we come down to the earth, I believe we live as spirits in heaven with the divine. And we choose an incarnation. We choose to come to the earth. And, everybody over in the spirit world knows that when we come into this earth, it's kind of a big event. It's a big drama. Because this realm, the earth realm, is a realm where there is a lot of challenges, a lot of struggle, a lot of darkness, a lot of danger. Now, that doesn't mean life is all bad and negative. I don't mean to paint it that way. But, when we take on the body, we also lower our consciousness. We kind of put the veil on so we forget the spirit world. And that's what this world's about. It's about living in a different reality to learn and to grow our souls. And see, if we all remembered everything in heaven, we'd have 2 things. We'd either be so homesick that we just want to die, or we would just be overwhelmed by remembering, our past lives, and we get all distracted. So we take on the veil. It kind of veils, it blocks our consciousness from remembering that other realm. But along the way, we're given angels, and the guardian angels help us. They remind us of the lessons the lessons that are imbued within our heart, within our soul. And so they help us when we get lost in our lives. I tell you, I know there have been many times in my life when I have directly encountered angels. And You know, sometimes angels, guardian angels, will take a human form. And, you know, there's a saying in the Bible, which I think is actually true. It says, whenever you entertain strangers, be mindful that you may have entertained angels unaware. And I think that's really true. You know, guardian angels um, are, as I said, they're the closest to humanity. Now, above the guardian angels, there's the archangels. And the archangels, they're powerful. They kind of oversee entire nations, entire planets, entire peoples. Guardian angels, or excuse me, archangels also will be specific guardian angels to many people as well. But aside from an archangel, everybody has their own personal angel, which is of the class of guardian angels, which is a separate class. And in a future video, I'm going to go through every choir of angel and explain it. But for right now, the thing is, what I want you to understand is that when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel afraid, when you feel alone, you're never really alone, and you are not forgotten to the spirit world or to God, because you have a friend who loves you, who knows you through your ups and your downs, and that's your guardian angel. A lot of people come to me for readings. They say, Bob, what's the name of my angel? And many times I'll get a name for them. But if you don't have a chance to have a reading, what you want to do to get to know your angel, simply ask them. Say, guardian angel, what is your name? You might get a name. Now, don't be surprised if you get a common name like Mike or John or Tom, because many times the guardian angels are very human in appearance, and they relate to us in a very common human way. So their names are not always exalted. You know, like there's the great angel Metatron, who's a great powerful archangel. Wonderful, Metatron, but that's, you know, that's a name of a high angel. So if your angel says, my name is Sarah, honor that. Don't say, oh, Bob, that can't be right, because it's not a name like Metatron. No, guardian angels are very much, they're almost the same as humans, really. You know, people say, well, do they have wings? Yes, they do have wings. And generally, guardian angels appear dressed in simple white robes. Usually they have a gold sash around their waist or belt. Sometimes they'll wear it across their shoulder, or they'll drape over their shoulders like a stole. And they have generally white to silvery white wings. And the brilliance of guardian angels, I tell you, it is brighter than anything. You know, like this is a very bright white napkin, but that is almost dull compared to the guardian angels. When they wear white, it's a dazzling light beyond anything we can imagine. So if you want to connect to your guardian angel, first of all, just ask their name. And sometimes you say, well, Bob, I'm not getting a name. Well, what you can do is give them a name and say, you know, I don't know who you are. I'm going to call you Joe. And Joe is your guardian angel. And if you start talking with your angel, you'll start a dialogue. And that angel may reveal to you a different name in time. And that's okay too. But the important thing is, don't forget to say thank you. You know, I've had many close calls with death in my life. And as many of you know, in the last few years, there were people who tried to literally murder me and assassinate me. But I've survived their attacks. And why have I survived? I give all the credit to the guardian angels. You know, when I feel alone, and sometimes even I get scared, I pray and I say, guardian angel, will you help me? Will you be with me? And I feel a gentle presence enter the room. I literally can feel it. Sometimes they'll even touch my arm. And you know, a wonderful time to talk to your guardian angels when you're getting in bed at night. Ask them to sit with you while you sleep and keep you safe. Wonderful. There's an old prayer I want to teach you, and I think this is a wonderful old classic. Some of you probably know it, but it's the guardian angel prayer. And this is one I use all the time. And it goes like this. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom his love commits thee here, ever this day be at my side, to light and rule, to guard and guide. Amen. So mote it be. if you offer that little prayer, that'll help you to connect. So, look for your angels. Remember to say thank you. They're as close as a whisper. You know how Rose, my spirit guide, now she's a human, she's not an angel, but she acts many ways like an angel. She says the spirit world is close as a whisper, and she's absolutely right about that. Just so you know, the difference between spirit guides and angels is that spirit guides are people that are human, that have been human, lived a lifetime as a human. You have to have had at least one earthly life to be a spirit guide. Angels have never incarnated. They're a different class of spirit, and they always live in the spirit world. They may occasionally take on a human form, but it's just for a very short time. And then they return back to their spirit form. So that's the difference between humans and angels. But I tell you, I owe my survival, I owe my literally being here with all of you to many things. Well, your prayers are always helping me, and also the prayers of the guardian angels. And between both of you, Psychic Bob's still here. I'm so glad to be here. Anyways, tell me below in the box below, do you have a guardian angel? Have you ever thought about it? Have you prayed to a guardian angel? Do you have one? Maybe what's his name? Maybe you've asked it. Maybe you've got a name. Have you had an encounter with angels? There are many stories of people, who have, like, for example, had a car breakdown, and then somebody will just show up out of the blue and fix their car. And then when they turn to pay them or thank them, they just disappear. You see, I had an incident one time in my own life. One time I was traveling. I was over in England, and I'd had a very bad day. I was feeling very despondent, and I had to take a bus somewhere. And I was on the bus, and I just was feeling very out of sorts. And I'm looking at my schedule, and I thought, well, I'll figure a way to get out of this bus and get to where I need to go. And as I was getting ready to get off a bus, an old gentleman just suddenly was standing next to me. I was literally, I don't know where he came from, but he was standing next to me on this. And he said, oh, where are you going? I said, well, I have to get over to this part of the town. And he said, oh, well, he said, let me help you. And he got off the bus with me. He walked with me, and I started going the way I thought we were supposed to go. He said, you're going the wrong way. Let me take you. And he took me by my arm, and he guided me, and he took me right to my destination. And I said, thank you so much. And all the while I was with this man, he kept saying things to me. Now, this is what's fascinating. He kept saying things to me about my life. And he said, I know you're going through a rough time now, but be of good cheer. You're going to be okay. And I thought, how nice, thank you. And then I thought, how does he know I'm going through a rough time? I had just literally arrived in England. I didn't know a soul where I was. But he started talking about my life. And he took me to this building that I had to get to. And he said, well, now you're safe. And he said, I want to show you how to get home. He showed me where the bus stop was right near this building. And he was so very kind. All of a sudden, my day lifted, my mood brightened. I said, thank you so very much. And he started to cross the street. And I wanted to say this one more thing. And as I turned to reach over to talk to him again, he was literally gone. And I believe that was an angel sent to me to keep me from being overwhelmed that day. You see, you don't have to have a major life crisis. They'll help you with the little things. That day, just getting to my destination could have been very overwhelming. But an angel came, he strengthened my spirit, and I was able to complete my task. I know he was an angel because I asked somebody else on the sidewalk near me. And if you've ever been to England, you know that it's kind of a smaller place, so everything's very close. It's not like he could get far. He was literally just stepped off the curb and he was gone. And I know his angel. Interestingly, there was a lady next to me, and I said, did you see where that man went? She said, what man? I didn't see any man. So, who knows? I think I met an angel. Anyways, they've come to me many times in my life. Many times, as I said, at night, I just talk to them, and I'll fill them in or the room. So I want you to spend some time, talk to your angel, ask their name, just ask them to be part of your life, and you'll start getting signs. Anyways, guys, thanks for being here. Hope this helps. Put comments in the box below. Like this, favorite, share it with your friends. Remember to say thank you to your angel today. Blessings to all of you. Be back here tomorrow. We're going to have on Friday, we're going to have a video on Bigfoot. You don't want to miss it. Blessings to you.